Yo, what's going on, guys? How y'all doing? Hope y'all are having a good evening here. Uh, we're gonna do some programming today. Oh, hold on, let me open the right project. This one, I believe. Hello, I'm here. Yep, this is the right project. So, we have got a little window going. This window here, and it's probably kind of big. Let's make it a little bit bigger. We can make squares, so that's cool. It's currently what it does. That's about it. Is you make squares. So we're gonna make this a little bit better. First of all, I'm gonna correlate this to the square button. That's what I'm gonna do. And then I don't know what I'm gonna do after that. I kind of want to experiment with doing a canvas. I could also do a line, but that's pretty simple. I kind of want to experiment with the canvas, what that looks like, what its capabilities are. Ideally, it would be a much larger canvas, and you could scroll and pan around in the canvas, right? That would be ideal. I'm not exactly sure how to do that, but that would be ideal. No. Also, what's up with... So it seems like the blue line is the actual window, right? But what happens if I put this height to 450? Doesn't change anything. So that changes something. I do 300. It goes there. So that box is only 300. Is that what that's telling me? What if I run this? Is it gonna fill up almost the entire thing, or no? No. So this is not accurate at all. The blue box means nothing, apparently. It has no meaning at all. All right, cool. That's interesting. Very interesting. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put that back to, actually, yeah, do star. All right, now what I want to do is, that's weird. Huh, didn't realize I didn't do that. Anyways, what I want to do is when I turn this on, I want it to do this. So then let's do if the square mode is not on, then let's just go ahead and return. And let's do the same thing here. Okay. Now what this should do is, yep, doesn't do anything. But if I hit the square button, then it does something. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And then I'm also going to do, to replace that with, oh wait, hold on. That's not what I wanted to do. Just do not is square mode on. And then let's do sender as, is it like a button or something? Yeah. I don't know if I can do, can I do like pressed or enabled? I want it to be is enabled. Is pressed. Is selected selected? Is there a selected anywhere? Alright, what if we do is pressed? Equals yes, is square mode on. It's probably a read-only method. Cool. Can I open this? I want to open this. All right, let's see. Properties, probably methods, right? Probably methods. Can we? I want to make it pressed. No, not on anything. No, this is not helping. Set binding, no. Interesting. What about this? What about this property? Not a whole lot here. It's read only though, so it's not relevant. Because when you hover over it, oh, hold on. There we go. Okay, so when you hover over a button, it turns a certain color, right? I want that to be selected. And I don't know how to do that on command. No, this sets the cursor. interesting. Not sure about this. An effect that represents the bitmap effect. Huh. Not sure. Not really sure what, like how to change it, I guess. But this appears like it might be what I'm looking for. I'm gonna go here. Let's go here. Let's do this. I want to see if I can see the properties of the button. So I just press the button. Now let's grab the sender. And let's see if we can find something good here. I guess I don't really need a bunch of space to the right here. Background is Sally color brush. Effect is null. Interesting. Let me see. I don't really know what colors are which. No, I want to grab this. No, okay. Hold on. I want to put these hex values in to see what color this is. So this is saying it's red? FF000000 is in fact red, which doesn't make any sense. Then what is this? 707070 is pink. How are you getting pink? Unless RGB. Oh, nope. That's opposite. It does it opposite. It puts the alpha first. So that is gray. This is the... Hold on. There we go. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay. So this is the 707070, and then obviously 00 is just black. D's. What is all D's? Okay. So this is, I could be the background, but I just like, there's no blue, and that's what I'm like interested in. I like, where's the blue that shows up when you like click on the button or hover over the button? I don't see anything for that. I don't know if it's maybe a different UI entirely. I'm not sure. Yeah, like how do I get that action? I want to get that action. can't really put breakpoints here. Doesn't work like that. I don't know. I don't know. This right, we're doing on click. You want to do this. But where is it actually doing? Cat. I don't know where he is. I see one cat. Cat? Nope. No cat there. No cat in there. Is there a cat? Oh, the cat's right there. Hello. Can I help you? Oh, come on. The cat was fine. Of course, the cat was fine. So, where were we at? Oh, still trying to figure this out. Still trying to figure this out. It's just very strange because, like, we can see here, there's not really even there's nothing tied to the button that really would indicate this other button style or UI. Like button sprite, I guess. It's very strange. Effect changed handler. I don't know what this means. I don't know. System Windows controls button square. I'm intrigued as to what that means. But here's like all the stuff about it. But then it doesn't. Guidelines change handler. I don't know what this does. I don't know what any of this does. Yeah, I'm not too sure, guys. Not too sure. I don't understand why there isn't just like a selected or anything. That's kind of weird, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and stop that. I'm gonna go back to this. Let's go to System Windows. Oh, what was it? It was System Windows. I thought it was System Windows button. No? I definitely thought it was System Windows button. System Windows. There's a lot of things. UI element. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Not entirely sure. Interesting. Where's the event? Or effect? It's this one, right? Yeah, that's not what I It's not why I was looking at that though. It was this in here. If I push this and then go to sender and then go down to effect changed handler, it was system Windows controls. System Windows. I don't see a controls though. I was thinking that it was controls, but I don't see controls. It could be, it's probably an interface, isn't it? No, I don't see controls at all. It's a total of 1 match. That's really good. How did we get there? pretty confused right now. Not quite sure how we're doing this. It literally says System Windows Controls button. This is the same button though. It's using the same colors and everything. But this is the target, so I'm not sure if that's going to change anything. I don't know. Maybe if we go to the effect change handler, it'll be something different. No. There you go. Back one more. Methods. Effect changed handler. Alright, let's see here. So there's a bunch of matches. You would think it would be right here, wouldn't you? One would think. Alright. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna look this up because this is ridiculous. In WPF, how to set button as selected or pressed. So a standard button control does not have a selected state in the same way a toggle button or a radio button does. However, you can visually represent selected or pressed by modifying its appearance using a toggle button instead. So, I've been using the wrong kind of button this entire time. That's really good. That's really, really good. And now if I do this, it'll just work because that's how things work. Of course, why didn't I just think about the fact that it's a toggle button? Of course. Okay. Well, guys, this is why I said this is going to be a struggle, because I do things like this and just make it nice and difficult on myself. It's great. That's great. It's great. It's good. All right, whatever. Whatever, man. Okay. So that part works. Now I want a canvas. I don't know how to, or I want a panable canvas. I'm not entirely sure how to do this. I'm gonna be honest here. Not entirely sure. This is probably a good start. Canvas class. So actual height and actual width is the rendered height and width of the element. What's the difference between actual and just normal? Okay, so that's interesting. So height is the suggested height of the element. Okay. All right. Okay, so I guess a good question to start this off is, can I make the canvas wouldn't be the canvas, I guess. It would be this column. Can I make this column have a larger width? So can I make the width 800? Can I make it 8,000? I can. So it's column 1, column 2, right? It's boom, boom. 1, 2. But then this row, I low-key want to make this row taller. But I really just want to make this square taller. In that case, should I be using gridded rows? Should I be using a grid system? Does that make sense to do that? I don't know that it does. I'm gonna go here. Let me go back to .net. Should be something on WPF. Here we go. All right. So is graph a control? Grid? Grid is a control. What's dock panel? Oh, so this positions a child content along the edge of a layout container? This is what I want. This is exactly what I want. Collection of UI elements, which are the children property. set doc method manages the position of an element relative to other elements with the same container. All right. So first thing I'm gonna do, low key, is comment all of this out. Do that. All right. Doesn't like that. Doesn't like that. It does not like that at all. Why not? Occurs when the left mouse button is what? No. Property content is set more than once. Huh? Property content is set more than once. I don't know what this means. Is it because of this? Can you only have one? Oh, you gotta do some sort of grid, I think. Interesting. Now, I'm very curious as to how the positioning actually works. No, that's not what I want. Content model. Content controls object. Header content control, a header and a single item. Items controls a collection of arbitrary objects. Header items controls. Okay. Alright, this is not particularly what I wanted. Alright, so classes that contain a collection of UI elements objects. Collection of UI element objects. Yeah. So there's uniform grid. Stack panel, virtualizing panel, wrap panel. What about just regular grid? There's an example, and it turns out to be this. No, because see, it sets the grid height and weight at the base of the grid. That's not what I want. It's just not what I'm looking for. When height and width element properties are explicitly set on an element, these measurements take higher precedent during layout and will cancel typical effects of horizontal alignment to stretch. So this leads me to believe that I might actually be able to oh wait, yeah, I could. Oh, but wait, okay, this is the problem. Is I only want this column to have more. Oh wait, can I put a height on the column? No. That's why this says oh. But yeah, what I think I can do is I could set height equal to 8,000. And width equal to 8,000. Except I did it in the wrong way. Whoa, 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 whoa. I did in the wrong element. Yeah, no, guys, we're really, really dumb. Oh, it's actually like low-key works, I think, now. Yeah. Yeah. Not really. But that's that. This is huge. But this is good, I think. Okay. I'm also going to set this to be a toggle button. And then I'm going to say pan. Then we're going to do click equals pan mode on. And then we will do yep, do this and that. And then let's go ahead and do underscore is pan mode on equals it's not is pan mode on. And then you can get this word, go up here and make that a Boolean. Boom. Okay. So we can delete this. We can get rid of this. And then we can do so there's going to be a bunch of things that could happen when you click on the canvas, right? So what we actually want to do is say on canvas left down, probably. And then do, wait, no, left up. Yeah. Then what we want to do is we're going to do private void on canvas left down, and then anchor on this paragraph. Undo this. And then let's do this. And then change that down to up. Now we have two methods. Now what we want to do is, so I think instead of setting individual methods, I actually want to do, this is going to get really messy, but then once this pan method works, I think I'm going to clean this up. That's the goal, at least. So I want an enum. Call this canvas event. Now I'm confused. Now I'm confused again. I've confused myself. I need this event to either be true or false. It's not a select of values. Could be. Could be. Okay, so we'll say none. And then square. Pan. Okay. So just delete these two. And then we'll do private canvas event equals canvas event none. Cool, 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 cool. Then got it. I got it. Canvas event equals canvas event square. And this is going to be pan. But push it a second time. It will no longer be the case. So, Suki, what's up? Do you know how I managed to make Pringles stay there for more than a week? I don't, man. Takes a lot of self-control. That's about it. That's all I got for you. It's not an easy task. How you doing though? The trick is taking the spiciest ones you can find. That's fair. That's fair. That'll do it. You gotta eat them slowly then. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Glad to see you're doing well. Haven't talked to you in a while. Your project's still doing all right? Good, good. You were working on the what was it, Montreal? I realized that Pringles has made a collab with Hot Ones. Oh, I didn't know that. That's crazy. I did not know that. That's sick though. You were working on the Discord, like Discord app, right? I took the spices I had in the store, which is a 5 out of 10. How was it? Decent. On a scale of 1 to 10, was it how spicy was it? Was it a 5 out of 10 spicy? Manageable. All right, all right. I got you. I mean, it's 5 out of 10, so I guess that makes sense. Guess that makes sense. Okay, so this is gonna get complicated real fast, but if canvas event equals square, then I actually want to set canvas event equal to none. And then else oh, whoops. Let's just yank this and then do that, then go here and do pan. Let me check how many Scovos real quick. Not much, but still. Got you, got you. And then change this to pan also. Oh, pan. There we go. Okay, so now we just want to do a switch case. No, that's a lie. That's not what I said. I want to do a switch case. That's not what I meant. With canvas event, and we'll do case canvas event square, and we're just gonna call. Oh, see, this is a problem. This is in fact a problem, isn't it? Because how do I know whether to call? Oh wait, no. Uh, 32,000. Okay, okay. Hold on, let me look up where that's at. I'm curious, like in comparison. Let's see. 3,200 is. Hold on. Or 32,000. Sorry, not 3,200. 32,000 is, oh, wait, actually not even to like high end. Okay, I got you. So it's well past jalapeno, but not even to cayenne. Okay. All right, all right. Yeah, that's like nowhere near even a habanero. I feel like habanero is usually where I draw the line. That's like good enough for me. I need spicier than that, and I feel like there's not a lot of flavor left, to be honest with you. Pepper spray is on the Scoville scale. I did not know that. That's crazy. This is just not, that's not even real. 15 billion is insane. Substance contained in chili peppers that irritates mammal tissue. Huh. Where I put cayenne pepper with seeds inside the burger bun. Oh, dang. That sounds good. That sounds really good. I do know what to call it because I have one for down and one for up, so that makes sense. So yeah, you just call start square and then do pass in the center probably. I'm gonna change this real quick. Oh my gosh, it was way further down than I thought. Wait, hold on. Oh, it's literally this one right here. I just completely missed it. So I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna get rid of this. We're also gonna have to pass in E. All right, cool. Cool. Eat Pringles with sourdough baguette. Bro, that sounds so good. You're like making me so hungry now. Okay, yeah, so I'm actually going to need to do this. And then I'm going to do similar. Yeah, I didn't think that was going to work. That's fine. That's fine. A little bit still. It's extra crunchy, man. It's extra crunchy. It's all good. All good. All right. So where are we missing something? Right here. Oh, I nuked that by accident. Whoops. Just do. I don't remember what it's called. Good thing with sourdough bread is that it lasts longer than yeast breads. It does. It lasts so much longer. I love sourdough bread. It's so good. Okay, there we go. Now we're chilling. I don't know how long. Oh, I don't feel like this is gonna be a very long-term solution. Eventually, I'll probably want to move the events out into their own class, but for now, it's okay. we'll leave it for now. Good thing I started about it 6 like just long even without any salt and it's not very starter. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Okay, so now I need to make. So that's fine. Oh, hold on, I need to change this. Finish square. Okay, cool. Oh, interesting. Natural preservative is vinegar. I didn't know that. Interesting. Very interesting. I guess that makes sense, right? Like pickles and stuff. That makes sense. Pickling anything, I guess. Yeah. Right. That's crazy, man. I didn't know you're such a wizard in the kitchen. This is true. This is true. Alright. I'm going to do private void pan. And we're going to take an object sender and mouse, whatever. And I'm going to do that because I don't want that there anymore. And then here I need to get the mouse position. Preservatives you should forward when cooking is apple cider vinegar, salt, and sugar. Got you. I totally lost my train of thought. Oh, yeah. So I think when I start the pan, I think what I really need to do is just just record the position of the mouse. I think that's the important thing. I think everything else is less important. In my opinion. I believe. Best way to preserve food is plastic, though. Plastic does do a pretty good job. It do be pretty convenient too. That's for sure. So let's do mouse position is going to equal E dot. Is it just get position? Yeah, okay. Get position sender as UI element. No, I don't want the sender. I don't. Actually. Because if that's the case. No, I guess it doesn't matter. That's fine. But then see, this gets so complicated so fast, I feel like. don't put any salt in your food while cooking. You miss out on a huge amount of flavor, bro. People that don't salt their food are just they haven't lived life yet. You know what I'm saying? Like people that don't season food, it's just like it doesn't. You're not really eating at that point, are you? Like you're not eating. You're just like consuming almost. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just not. It's 5 spoons of salt. I genuinely, I usually just crank the salt grinder until like I just get bored. I've never The only time I've had food that was like way too salty, once my mom made meatballs with like the wrong thing. She tried to use like some sort of soy sauce substitute, and it ended up having like twice as much salt as soy sauce. It was like amino proteins or something. I don't. It's like aminos or something. I don't remember what it was. Some sort of soy substitute. And the other time was when my parents cooked a turkey for Thanksgiving, and they used a brine, and they also like heavily salted it. Like they pretty much double salt. Like the brine is already going to be like salty enough, right? But they also like salted it a bunch because they forgot that the brine was going to naturally salt it. That was it. Other than that, like never in a normal dish have I ever been like, this is way too salty. Never. Only time when I used too much salt was when I made bread and accidentally put 6 grams instead of 4 grams. That'll do it. Yeah, that'll do it. That's a lot of extra salt. I mean, that's like, that's a lot of extra salt. But anyways. So here's the thing. There's 3 conditions. Hold on. There's press, right? Yeah. That's crazy. You ate all the bread, bro? That's insane. You'd be so thirsty after that. So you press, and then there's a drag. And then there's a release. It was half a batch anyways, so only 1 naan bread. Oh, okay, I got you. Okay, that's not too bad then. But still, that's a lot of salt. So we have press, drag, release. Press, you need mouse down. Release, you need mouse up. And then drag, you just need mouse to be moved, right? Yeah, right. Bread isn't naturally like a salty thing, right? Like it's good if you salt it, but if you undersalt it, it's not gonna be the end of the world. Okay, so when you press, you also have to have pan has to be checked. Pan has to be checked. Release, I guess, yeah, pan has to be checked. Oh, but press also has to be checked. So you have to account for that too. And then this one, it just has to be, pan has to be checked. That's it. MSG is quite a good cooking ingredient too. I don't think I've ever used MSG, to be honest with you. Well, I shouldn't say I don't think I have. I have not. Well, what makes it like better and or worse than just using salt? I don't really know the difference, to be honest with you. You need to use MSG with salt. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't really know what MSG is. I guess I kind of thought it was a substitute for salt, though. So I guess it's not that. Not a substitute with for salt. So this is the kicker, right? That you have to also track if the mouse is being pressed, unless there's a separate event for that. It is double-edged because now food companies are using it a lot to avoid have to pay good ingredients. Yeah. Yeah, that is true. I have heard of that. I thought you meant it was like a double-edged sword to like use. Okay. Let's grab. Is there a canvas? Can we get a canvas? No, I have to search canvas. I don't remember where it is. Oh, really? That's nuts. And it'll like taste good. Interesting. I wonder if that's actually true. Wait, because then that means it's like not just salt, right? Like that means it's also, if they're saying it tastes just like Doritos, then that also means it's like seasoning. I don't know. Bless you. Oh, I want the events. I care about the events. That's what I want. Drag over. Yes, that's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I want. Because otherwise, otherwise I have to track if it's being held down also, and that just seems like it'd be a pain. Let's see if drag works. I'm curious. Drag over equals on canvas. Drag over. Da, 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 da. You know that making American cheese is really easy and making it at home tastes way better? I do know somebody that makes cheese. Or no, I know somebody that makes yogurt, not cheese. They make yogurt. Basically, you just need cheese you buy at the store. Give me cheddar. Okay. So, we're starting off on a bad foot. Because you just bought cheese instead of making it. Okay. Are we growing cheese? Is that what we're doing here? You're taking cheese and growing more? Oh, no, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. You're making American cheese out of other cheese. I see what you're saying. I thought you were saying, like, making cheese, like, that is American, not American cheese. I don't know why. Probably because I never eat American cheese. That's probably why I didn't catch on to that. It's probably why I read it that way. But that makes more sense. I was like, why is the first step to making cheese having cheese? That seems like the first step to having cheese should not be buying cheese. But I get it now. I get it. That makes sense. Yeah, I don't have sodium citrate just like chilling in my cupboard. Unless maybe I do. I don't know. But not that I know of. Or sodium phosphate. That's valid. Grilled cheese and hamburgers is the only way to do it. Grilled cheese, I take whatever cheese I have in my fridge. Take all of the different cheeses I have in my fridge and I put them on a piece of bread. And I put some Italian seasoning and garlic salt on there, and it's gorgeous. It's just so delicious. You always got to use at least more than one. You always got to use multiple cheeses, though. If you only use one cheese, you're not doing it right. That's all I got to say. I used to have American cheese with hamburgers, but now either like cheddar or like pepper jack is my go-to for burgers. Cheeseburgers. Hamburgers, I don't use cheese because, you know, it's not a cheese. Then it would be a cheeseburger. But, you know. Yeah, I haven't had American cheese, like Kraft singles, bro. Haven't had a Kraft single in a long time. Such a long time. Cheese curds are good. I used to live very close to Canada, so I do like cheese curds. Not in Wisconsin. I used to live close to Wisconsin too. I lived in the Midwest, so cheese curds are good. I support. Poutine is good. I support poutine. Cheese curds with ketchup. I've eaten it with gravy. Ketchup. I probably have. I feel like I've eaten everything with ketchup. Ketchup's a staple in my life. I definitely had to have at some point. Like, I don't explicitly remember. I don't eat cheese curds that often. But there's no way I haven't. I can imagine what it tastes like. I can imagine what it tastes like 100%. Yeah, for sure. I feel like that's similar vibe to like mac and cheese and barbecue sauce. Like a barbecue mac and cheese. So good. Like, it's like same vibe. Not quite. Obviously, the ketchup is sweeter. And cheese curds are, there's a little more to them, you know? A little more to them. They're usually a little richer, I feel like, depending on the mac and cheese, I guess. But it's good stuff. It's good stuff. Oh yeah, and you're from Canada too. So you definitely eat a lot of cheese curds. Cheese curds are definitely a staple in your diet. I don't know what a tortillere is, but I'm gonna figure it out. I'm looking it up right now. I don't remember how to spell it. Hold on. I didn't even spell it right. I wasn't even close. Oh, I remember what tortilla is. You told me about this. Yeah. It's shepherd's pie. Is what it is. Yeah. I recall. Um, it's shepherd's pie without mashed potatoes, or like it's shepherd's pie without potatoes. Yeah. I don't know how you wouldn't eat that with ketchup. Like that's such a ketchup meal. It literally is a shepherd's pie. It's pretty much the same thing. You can call it what you want. Sure. It's shepherd's pie without potatoes. It's the same thing. You can be upset because it's, you know, it's not English. But that's okay. Oh wait, what? Is this the one you told me about last time? Is this the one you told me about last time? I feel like that's not what I want to do. Wait, what is this? What is this? I'm just like looking up food, bro. This has just become a cooking stream now. Yeah. Okay, this is a shepherd's pie. Yeah. It literally says Quebec style shepherd's pie. Yep. French Canadian shepherd's pie. Yep. This is the Canadian shepherd's pie. Yep. Okay. I got you. However, it's in, like, they're definitely like siblings. Pâté chinois, is that how you said it? Pâté chinois and tourtière. Like, they're definitely siblings. Hopefully I didn't butcher those spellings. No. They are siblings. They're pretty close. Now, I've never had them specifically. So maybe I am wrong. But until I do have them, I will not waver from my belief that they are very closely related. Just saying. Until I taste it, I cannot change my mind. Oh, I got you. Pâté chinois. Oh, pâté chinois. Chinois. That is not normally how I say OIS. That's cool though. Oh, okay. Pâté. I see. That's the little triangle thingy. All right. Don't mind me. I'm just butchering words over here. Canvas drag over. I guess let's just do another switch. I don't like this. This is really poor coding practice, I feel like, but this is how we're gonna do it until I figure out how I want to redesign it. So, oh well. Do I have a thingy? I have pan. Very good Canadian singer. Whoa. I missed one. What is your opinion on that song called Les Boys? I do not have an opinion on Les Boys. Cannot say that I've ever heard it. I don't know. What was the movie? Of course, it was Les Boys 3. That's crazy. I almost made a joke. And asked you if it. So I was gonna make a joke, something about Les Boys, but that was the movie. I've never seen Les Boys. I can. I mean, I can't listen to it on stream, but I can play it on my phone. Hold on. Wait. It's a hockey. Of course it is. It's a Canadian movie. Why wouldn't it be about hockey? Like, I'm not surprised in the slightest. Hold on. I'm gonna turn off the desktop audio. Can you hear the audio? No, I think. Okay. That's good enough for me. There's a lot of Les Boys songs, I will say. It doesn't seem like he's very original. There's a lot of Les Boys songs. Oh, I was not expecting Les Boys to be a rock metal song. It's also 3 minutes long. Is it Canadian? It's got, or not Canadian. That was a silly question. Is it French? Is what I was gonna ask. It isn't French. It's in Quebecian. I will say, this is not my go-to genre. This is not music style that I normally listen to. But it's not bad. I could picture this in a sports movie. I see it. I see the vision. It's not bad. I give it like a 6.5 out of 10. 6.5. Maybe a 7. Probably a 6.5. But as I said, like, this is not my go-to genre. Like, not a, yeah, like I like my fair share of rock metal, I guess, but not my go-to. All right. We're going back to stream beats. Back to the boring stuff. I gotta figure out a way to get some better music on here. I just don't really want to pay for better music, but also better music is better, so maybe I should. Went to Montreal yesterday. That's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. How was it? Was it a nice trip? How far away are you from Montreal? Montreal. I know it's Montreal. 2 hours away. Got you. It's pretty good. It's not too bad. That's so foreign. Why would you even say that? I don't even know what a Kim is, bro. You might as well have just said 200 bananas away. Yo, best viewers, let's go. To be more precise, this is a bot. That's crazy. I didn't know that. I thought he was just saying that he's the best. He is the best viewers. Where we at? Let's do this. I'm like so far. What? That's not what I wanted to do. You know, whatever. I don't even care. Best viewers at Coast. Yes, exactly. Best viewers right here. You can't. If you want the best viewers, you came to the right spot. You get it. You get it. I mean, you're one of us, bro. You're one of us, so you get it. Or one of them, I guess. I guess I'm not a viewer, so I don't count. That didn't even do anything. That's so silly. Too pro for him or her. I would say it. I think a bot is an it. I feel like that's a fair discrimination. I would classify the bot as an it. You can hate on me for that, but that's what I'm gonna do. All right, so pan start, and then we're gonna have. I'm just do pan actually. We never know if they're non-binary. No, bro, they're an it. They're an it in my book. You know, it's a bot. If it wants to, if it, you know, maybe if it wasn't a bot, then it would be, then I'd be different. But there's no one behind the bot. It's just a bot. I love, like, who chose the name Shadowy Damnation 1 HDQ? Who decided that's what they were gonna name their bot? That's what I want to know. Cause that's pretty ridiculous if you ask me. I mean, I guess it's a bot, so it's not like it's gonna be taken seriously anyways. But still, like, that's just not what I would do if I was botting around, you know. Yeah. It didn't come out of nowhere. Whatever. Yeah. I don't think I need that. I don't think I actually care if I... You are, in fact, human. Nah. Just summon bot mode. No, I'm just playing. Have a good night, Suki. Thanks for hopping on the stream. Appreciate you hopping on here. Initializing GPT 4.0. Bet. Yes, let's go. We got Suki GPT. Let's go. Suki, I need you to I don't know. Good night. See ya. I'll have a better request for you next time. Suki GPT. All right. So on yeah, I don't care. I just don't want to do that anymore, right? Like, that's all. So when I pan, I want to get the current mouse position from it's not vector 2. Is it what I do up here? Because didn't I get what does this give you? If you just do subtract, what does that give you? A vector? Yeah. So if I do vector 2 mouse movement equals, let's do the original, so we're gonna do mouse position minus E dot get position. Whoa. And then I don't really want this song. Also, I'm gonna turn the music down on my headphones because it was getting a little rowdy. It was getting a little rowdy. All right. All right, sorry. Do we not got a vector too? Oh, it's alt enter to apply. Is this not what it is? Oh, does that just give me another point? Is this not how this works? Oh, no, it's just a regular vector. All right. Oh, what? What? If I do this. Okay. Could also do this and do var. It's also a viable solution. Then let's do sender dot let's do sender as UI element dot nope, did not want that at all. Sender is canvas dot. All right, you know what? This is absurd. This is ridiculous. I know what I'm looking for. I know what I want. What I want is like top left right or something. What is this? Canvas, yeah. Wait, I literally have it up here. Set top. So there's methods for set top and get, like set top and whatever. Yo, I'm gonna butcher your name. NG Tantai. What's up? How you doing? I really tried. Like, I thought about 5 different ways to pronounce it. That's what I settled on, so hopefully it's not too bad. But how you doing? How you doing, man? So if we set the left to so this worked right. All right. So thinking about this, we've got, wow, cannot, there we go. That'll be good enough. Wow, okay. What is going on? That's good enough. Okay, there we go. So we have this. We start here, and what if I move the mouse this way? I would want this vector, and I would want to apply it to this position. So I would do top plus y, and I would do bottom plus x. And this would be negative x and 0y. And you would do from the original position minus the next position. Okay, and then it's actually, we don't need to do it like this. Instead, you do it canvas dot set top equal to, nope, set top of the sender to mouse movement dot y. Actually, can I get the top? Can I get the top position? Is that possible? It is. Cool. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do var new top equals canvas dot get top. I think I'm just gonna do sender. Okay, I guess I'm not gonna just do sender. Plus yep. Is this not how this works? We'll just get top return vector. Oh. Oh, okay. I got it. It just sets one value. So it would be canvas dot get top plus movement y. Yep. And then instead of get set top, it would be set left. And replace that with X. And then just do yank inside of parentheses. Do that. Inside of parentheses. Do that. Okay. I think, theoretically, I would think that personally, that should work. Now, is there any certainty in that? How confident am I? Yeah. You know, just not too particularly sure. To be straight up with you here, I'm not too confident. What do you mean break statement is missing? Oh. Alright, hold on here. First of all, I completely lost it. Yeah, right, I think we just... Oh, do this and then set mouse position equal to that. Yeah, that's a good idea. Because then, here's how this is going to go. We're going to call pan start when we click down. That's going to set the initial mouse position. And then as we drag, it's going to subtract the current mouse position with the original mouse position, get that distance, that difference, apply that difference to the canvas. Then it's going to keep doing that. Bloop, 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 bloop. When I lift up, I'm no longer going to be dragging. So I won't be calling that method anymore. I won't be doing that anymore. Right? Sounds good to me. Now let's go back up to here. Pan needs to call that, except for I didn't name this correctly. So on canvas left down, we start pan. On canvas left up, we don't really need to do anything. Although whenever we let up on something, no. Yeah, I think that's fine. And then here, let's go ahead and, oh yeah, no, we don't need to do anything here, actually. Here, I'm gonna call just pan, except for it's not at all what I want to call. Okay, this is actually drag args. It's good to know. Let's just do that. Should be fine. Looks good to me. I do want to go up. Probably delete in the parentheses here. Right? No? No, don't do that. Undo. Undo. Okay. Let's try her out. Let's try her out. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Succeeding with warnings, bro. What kind of warnings are you succeeding with? I guess that just makes sense, doesn't it? Alright, first thing we're gonna do. Okay, that's good. Guys, I didn't think about that. I need to sticky note that. Hold on. I'm literally sticky noting this so I don't forget. Because I actually don't know what I'm at in the stream. It could be in a second. You never know. I could just end it right now. Or right now. Who knows? Alright. Sticky notes. This. What's the problem? Oh. Need other buttons to release. When a button is pressed. So I don't know how to do that, but my initial reaction would be to say whenever you press a button, it should send a notification to all the other buttons that say release. That would be my first thought to doing this. Now, I don't know if that's the best idea, but as I said, that's my initial thought. So, plot twist. Guys, this is messed up. This is pretty messed up. This is pretty messed up. Alright, hold up. It's the canvas event is not updating at all properly because it's just a mess. Like, the actual value of the enum does not match the visual representation of the buttons at all. So, like, it should be fine now, right? Like, this, now it's nothing, and now we panning. Doesn't do anything, but it's panning, theoretically. Let's debug this. Let's throw a debug event down here or something. I don't even know what's being called. I don't even know if it's being called, to be honest with you, so. It'd be good to test it out. No, so that doesn't. Ah! Guys, it doesn't work. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. All right. So what's the big idea here? What even is this supposed drag over method? Occurs when the input system records an underlying drag event with this element as a potential drop target. I see. All right, I have a thought. Instead of tracking constantly if the mouse is being pressed down. What am I hitting with my foot? it's a hook that's supposed to be on the bottom of my desk. Okay. Instead of doing that, what if when mouse move, we grab Okay, well this is not, no, this isn't helpful at all. Why doesn't it even show me? Bruh. This doesn't even show me the correct things that I need to know. Why would it not do this? I want to know. I want to know the parameters for the method. Okay. Mouse event args. Now, current state of the first extended mouse button, second extended mouse button. Get the current state of the left mouse button. Therefore, do a little boom, boom, mouse move. This. Mouse move. If E dot no left button equals what was it pressed? There we go. So now, here we go. This is it. This is it. We're in it to win it. We're in it to win it. Ready? So, when you move the mouse, if pan is on, if pan is on, oh no, oh no. Is that not right? Mouse button event arcs? Shouldn't it be? See, bro, it literally should. On mouse move, mouse event arcs. Oh, hold on. What do you mean? On canvas, mouse move. What should it be? Just this? Nah, bro. What should it be? My guy. Oh. Oh, I'm brain dead. I'm brain dead. Mamma mia, bro. What is new with .NET? What's new? I'm new. That's what's new. Me. No, it's going good. It's going good. I'm trying to figure out how to like pan a canvas around. Once that gets going, that'd be pretty sick. That it's like a huge feature. I feel like, I feel like that opens up a lot. So, trying to get this canvas to pan around right now. Working with some mouse events, some UI events. Trying to figure that out. I was trying to use the drag event. I don't think I can do that. I think I gotta use it with mouse move event. And then I realized that I could just pull from the event if the left mouse button was pressed, and that essentially checks if it's dragging, right? So that's pretty sick. We're gonna test it out. I don't think it's gonna work because it usually doesn't, but you never know. Sometimes things work unexpectedly. So see, we got some squares here. Not bad, eh? And then we can get out of the square, go to pan mode, and so plot twist, it doesn't like that. It doesn't like that at all. Let's go back to debug mode. And then throw one right here. So we procced this. Yeah, no pan. That's unfortunate. But we procced this, that's good. Supposedly. I'm assuming it doesn't, okay. So it's not pressed. It's saying mouse button state is not pressed. Oh, it's also saying that mouse button state is a type which is not valid in the given context. All right, well, let's figure that out. Let's see if the UI led me wrong. Let's see if the UI is trying to cook me. Left button. So this should be what it is. Okay, so that seems like it's right. I'm a little confused on the mouse button state as a type, which is not valid in a given context. It's a little interesting, but what is E left button? Okay, what if we hit play? Let's just... Okay, I'm seeing the error of this. Yeah, definitely seeing the issue here. Can we go here? So we do get there. We do get there. What is the issue? That's what I want to know. I'm thinking. Hold on. gonna take this away. I'm going to so it's hard for me to grab that every time, right? Like I can't just stop it there and debug it there each time. Like that's not gonna work. Let's try one more time. Yeah, so it's just not really doing anything. I should be able to do like something like this, shouldn't I? I can't believe you can't just add a hit count from here. Let's try that. I want to see what that does because I want to see if it shows me the past. So let's do this. All right. Now this. Now can we? I'm gonna track. Oh. Wait. 4-0. It shouldn't be 4-0. I don't think. I don't think it should be 4-0. All right. I think we're gonna have to say this debugging till Wednesday. I'm hopping off the stream. If I don't stop now, I'll get sucked in till like 10:30. So, as much as I low-key would love to, gotta be up at 5 tomorrow. So, thank y'all for hopping on here. Come back on Wednesday to see me struggle some more. Spoiler, it will be a lot of struggle. But we made decent progress today. I think I have a much better idea of what I'm doing. Made some big mistakes, but made some big solutions. That's the name of the game. I will see y'all later. Have a good night. Peace.